Commander Elena Rodriguez stared at the holographic display, her weathered face illuminated by the eerie blue glow of the tactical readout. The vessel floating in the void before them defied every law of physics she had learned in her 30 years of deep space combat. "Run the scans again, Lieutenant Hayes," she ordered, her voice steady despite the tremor in her chest. The young officer's fingers danced across the control panel, his brow furrowed in concentration. "Ma'am, the readings are identical. That ship, it's definitely human in origin, but the energy signatures are off the charts. We're detecting power levels that shouldn't be possible with our current technology." The warship suspended in space was a marvel of impossible engineering. Its sleek, obsidian hull stretched nearly 2 kilometers in length, adorned with geometric patterns that seemed to pulse with their own inner light. Weapon arrays jutted from its surface like the spines of some prehistoric beast, each one larger than Rodriguez's entire cruiser. "Captain Martinez to the bridge," came a crackling voice over the comm system. Within moments, Captain Isabella Martinez arrived, her dark eyes immediately drawn to the massive vessel on the main screen. She was Rodriguez's superior, a brilliant strategist who had never encountered a problem she couldn't solve. Today, however, her usual confidence seemed shaken. "How long has it been drifting out here?" Martinez asked. "According to our deep space sensors, approximately 6 months," Hayes replied. "But Captain, there's something else. The ship's registry. It identifies itself as the UES Prometheus, but that's impossible. The Prometheus was destroyed in the Battle of Kepler Station 15 years ago. I was there." Rodriguez remembered that battle well. The Prometheus had been humanity's flagship, their most advanced dreadnought. She had watched it explode in a brilliant flash of light, taking 3,000 souls with it into the void. Yet here it was, not only intact but transformed into something far beyond human capability. "Life signs?" Martinez inquired. "None detected, but the ship's defensive shields are still active. They're operating on a frequency we've never encountered before," Hayes reported. As they watched, the mysterious vessel began to turn slowly in space, as if awakening from a long slumber. The pulsing lights along its hull intensified, casting strange shadows across its surface. Without warning, a communication channel crackled to life. "This is Admiral James Hawthorne of the U.S. Prometheus," came a voice that sounded both familiar and impossibly distant. "We have been waiting for you." Martinez felt her blood run cold. Admiral Hawthorne had been the commanding officer of the original Prometheus. She had attended his funeral herself, had seen his body recovered from the wreckage. "Admiral, this is Captain Martinez of the UES Valiant. How are you alive? What happened to your ship?" A long pause followed before Hawthorne's voice returned, tinged with something that might have been sadness. "Time works differently where we have been, Captain. We encountered something beyond the rim of known space, something that showed us what humanity could become. The price of that knowledge was steep." The Prometheus began moving toward their position with impossible grace, its massive form gliding through space without visible propulsion. Energy readings spiked across every instrument on the bridge. "We are no longer entirely human, but we remain loyal to humanity's cause," Hawthorne continued. "The galaxy faces a threat that your current technology cannot hope to defeat. We have returned to prepare you, to share what we have learned in the spaces between stars." Rodriguez watched in awe as weapon systems beyond her comprehension powered up along the warship's hull. Whatever the Prometheus had encountered in its journey through death and transformation, it had emerged as something magnificent and terrifying. "The war that is coming will determine the fate of every living soul in this galaxy," Hawthorne's voice echoed across the bridge. "And we are humanity's only hope of survival." As the impossible warship drew closer, Rodriguez realized that their understanding of what was possible had just been shattered forever. The real question wasn't how the Prometheus existed, it was whether humanity was ready for the truth it carried.